All right. So Shaheen here again with Podcastcola. We're one of the premier podcasting agencies in the country where we get people just like you booked on amazing podcasts. So a lot of people have asked me for case studies for Podcastcola. And while the majority of the clients that we serve are confidential and we like to keep them secure, knowing that we will not share any of their information, there are some of our clients who are delighted to have us share their information. So this is one of my favorite case studies. Recent case study is Fred Joyal, amazing entrepreneur, launched 1-800-Dentist and got that up to $1 billion. And Fred launched his book called Super Bold recently. And we had got Fred so many podcasts and helped him propel his book to being one of the best sellers, getting tons of speaking gigs and creating various streams through coaching, through workshops, through his online course. And it all started and was launched through Podcastcola and doing a huge podcast campaign, which is what we do for people. So Fred is a perfect example. And if you'll notice, his social media and his SEO, his search engine optimization, has blown up. He is all over the internet because of the quality and quantity of podcasts that he has done over the course of the last year. He's actually become quite a bit of a celebrity in the podcasting world. So it's an awesome client to share with you. And I just wanted to share this with you. Another client that I could share with you is Dr. Ingrid Murrah. She's one of the top orthodontists in the world with her startup. She's a Latinx orthodontist. And when you Google her, you will notice her search engine optimization and optimization for her company, again, blown up ahead and well beyond what others in her industry are doing. If you'll look at this, and this was for a fairly difficult niche, because you could imagine having a niche like dental work or orthodontics would be fairly limited, but we've gotten her on tons of shows. And when you search her name, all these amazing podcasts and content that she's created have shown up. So want to leave you guys with a little bit of a video testimonial. I suppose I could also show you myself as a case study. Of course, initially, I started doing podcasts as a way to promote my book, and my podcast turned my book into a absolute bestseller, got a major motion picture film deal based on my book and all these podcasts that I've done, and became quite well known throughout the podcast community. So I'm going to leave you with a little bit of a testimonial from Fred Joyal. But if you're watching this and you think you would be good selling through authority, becoming an authority in your space, and telling your story and inspiring other people to buy your product or service through your story, please reach out to us. It's podcastcola.com. You want to go on the site and book a call with us. Go ahead and book a call. You'll get a free 15-minute consultation, and we'll help you build out a little bit of a podcast strategy, try to learn a little bit more about you and see if it makes sense for you. If you think being interviewed on podcasts and telling your story is the right thing to do, please reach out to us, podcastcola.com, book a call, and I'd love to talk to you. There's no obligation at all. And at the very least, if we're not a fit for you, we can build out a little strategy that you can have somebody on your team or somebody you hire overseas help you execute on. So without further ado, here is Mr. Fred Joyal.
I used Podcastcola to launch my book, Super Bold, and I did over 100 podcasts, and they were all relevant to my book, and I had value that I could bring to each one of those podcasters. It's been a great experience, sharpened my skills as a podcaster because I had so many opportunities with so many interesting hosts, and all the service that I get, everybody was out there working, lining up the best arrangements for me, the best appointments for me, following my schedule. It's just been a terrific program. I recommend it to anybody who's trying to get out and be a guest on a lot of podcasts. This is the way to get it done. Podcastcola.
There you go. Fred Joyal, rockstar. Guys, reach out to us if you're interested. We'll get you booked. It's guaranteed. 100%, we're going to get you on tons of great shows and help you double and triple your business and help you put content in the world. And just think of it this way. This is a great quote that one of my mentors told me. Something to think about, and I'll leave you with this. Are you doing a disservice to the world by not sharing your vision, your message, your service, or your product that you've put so much effort putting into the world, by not sharing that with the audiences that are now on podcasts? So think about that. Reach out to us. And from Podcast Cola, it's Shaheen. I'll see you on the next video.